I ain't got long enough to tell you how much harm I've caused others. You know, I've caused so much harm to family, friends. When I was using, I stole from people, everybody that was close to me. I stole, I lied, and I cheated. And that's what addiction does for you. That's what drugs do to you. You know, you always start off thinking that you can handle them. You know, but they end up running your life. They end up running your life, and then the only way is down. I ended up, before I came into Nascent, I ended up homeless, begging at Waterloo Station. And I knew, once I had an interview here, the first people I saw was the staff, you know, and they was friendly, warm and welcoming. The second people I saw was the residents, who was also friendly, warm and welcoming, and told me the truth. It's a special place. It's a special place. It's got a feeling to it, and I felt that feeling, and that's why I came here.
Nascent House is a 9-bed residential unit. We provide a 3 or 6 months residential care for individuals who've actually got to the point where they accept that their life's so chaotic on the outside. They've tried detox as well as community programs, and they've actually got to the point where they feel they need to actually look at an alternative.
I remember the first time I saw this beautiful building, Nascent House. It was in Prospectus in detox about 12 years ago. And now I'm back to show you around. Come and have a look.
Nascent House is special because it actually, from the minute you walk through the door, it's a small community. It's got that welcome feeling to it. It's a very homely place. When you walk through, you can actually see the residents that are actually involved with what's actually going on, and the staff are actually available to you 24 hours a day. We're
actually in the lounge now, and part of all the group work goes on in the lounge. It's used for watching TV, you know, playing board games. You know, at one time you could come in this room and somebody's watching TV, other people are playing cards, and people are having a chat. But this room is the heart of the house. I remember the first time I came into this room, sat down in this room and heard people saying how they felt, and I actually felt uncomfortable of hearing other people's, and I thought, how am I going to ever get to the stage that the other people are in this room? Telling people that I feel angry, that I feel scared, you know what I mean? That I feel like drugs, that I felt like a drink. I always thought that it was like, you know, they're mad. What are they talking about? The fondest memory that I've got of this room is my first time saying, I'm an addict, I need help. You know, and then it just went on and on from here.
Every day we start our group off with feelings, and it's an opportunity for the residents to actually explore their own feelings, what's actually going on for them. It's no good going to group and saying, I'm happy, what does that mean? Or I'm having a good day, what does that mean? We need to actually look at what's actually going on for you as an individual.
At any time, they didn't say that it was going to be easy. But if I didn't prepare here and had the staff, the support of the staff, 100% support of the staff and the other residents, I wouldn't have done it. I'd like to take you to another important room in the house.
The kitchen brings the residents together. When you're living by yourself, you can't just go and have a takeout every single day because of the financial implications, and we're actually saying, look, you know, you need to be able to cook to look after yourself, and therefore our job as workers is to support them during the cooking process.
So each resident picks a day when they're going to cook, and my love of cooking today, you can see from the size of me, my love of cooking started from here.
But then the daily routine comes into play. They're expected to do jobs around the house, and that's actually helping them as well to how they're going to look after themselves when they actually leave rehab.
Once dinner's cooked, the bell sounded, we all come and sit around the table. I think one of the important things about sitting around the table with other people is the interaction. Talking to people. I never used to talk to people. I used to go and get me drugs, put my head down, go and get me drugs and use me drugs. You know, when I come here, it's about the staff and everybody getting you into a conversation. You know, as when we eat together. And when I say we eat together, I've been to places in my life where it's them and us. I've been to prison where it's them and us. Here, it's just one family, and I include the staff. The staff is included in that family.
We've got workers who have actually had experience of drug use themselves, workers who have actually, ex-residents have actually sort of rebuilt their life, and it's a good role model for the residents for them to actually see that, you know, there's that person, they were here, they started off where you are, and look where they are now, as part of the encouragement that you can rebuild your life, you can start all over again, you can have loving relationships.
Let's go and look upstairs. I lived up here. Now I'm going to show you one of the rooms at Nascent here. Once you come in, to make it more your home, you're allowed to decorate the room in any way you want it. A standard room usually comes with TV, table, chair, wardrobe, bed, chest of drawers. There's a computer room where we can go and use the computer. For the 6 months that you're here engaging in the programme, it's your own space. As
a worker, you think going home means going home to your place where your family belong, but to our residents, coming home is coming home to Nascent.
I had a room when I was using, and it was like a pigsty. It was the pits. You know, it had all crack cans, crack bottles on the. You know, in Nascent, it's my solace. I could come here, and if I didn't want anybody to see me cry, I could cry here. Yeah. I used to do my group papers here, doing the group papers. I did my journal, you know, and when I wanted time away from everybody else, because although it's nice living with other people, sometimes people get on your nerves. So I could go away and just get away into my own little space. But any time that if you was away for too long, you'll always get that knock on the door. You all right in there? Either from a member of staff or for one of the other residents. Absolutely,
in itself is a very nice area to live in. We've got the canal where you can actually, just within 2 minutes, you can actually be by the canal. Behind us we've got Shendish, which is like in the past it used to be a stately home, so we can take our residents for nice walks. On another day we actually take them out to different places, so most of our work is about helping them to actually enjoy themselves without drugs and alcohol. The location of Nascent House is quite important because you're only 30 miles away from London. It means that your family can actually come and see you, your key worker can actually see you, and there's that fear that you're miles away from home. Whilst we accept for some people it's important for them to be as far away from their local community as possible, we're still within easy access of the M25, the M1, public transport's amazing around here. You can actually get to different places quite easily, so we're quite a central place for people to be. There are strict boundaries in the house. It's a drug and alcohol free house. Boundaries paramount for all our residents. In the past they lived quite a chaotic life, and then suddenly there are rules. Rules are there to keep all of us safe. It keeps the staff safe and it keeps the residents safe. Everybody knows where they stand with the rules.
Once you've been to Nascent House, once you've had part of the Nascent House rehabilitation, nothing else like it. There'll always be a part of Nascent House with you. Always.
Here at Nascent House, we recognise that for a lot of our clients, coming into rehab is one of the most life-changing experience they will have. For us staff, it actually gives us great pleasure to watch them grow, and even more pleasure when they return to a leaving party for another resident. And actually the other thing is, it's inevitable for some of our clients that the journey through change can be quite difficult, and relapse could be part of that process. But we hope that with all the skills they've actually learned at Nascent House, that they're able to rebuild their life and pick up again.
Nascent to me means everything, but the actual meaning for Nascent House means reborn, rebirth. And the day that I walked into this place, my life started to be reborn again, that rehabilitation. And the day I left here, yeah, it was the first day of the rest of my life.
Nascent House believes routine is important in bringing order back into lives that were once chaotic. Every day at Nascent starts with breakfast followed by daily jobs. To start the day on a good note, we have a thought for the day as chosen by the residents at 9:10. Group meetings start at 10 a.m. each morning. All groups start with a discussion of how the residents are feeling. The morning groups are as follows. On Monday, the residents explore their feelings from the weekend and discuss a topic. Tuesday's session is a discussion of different addictions. Wednesday's group work is a chance for client-led workshops. Thursday morning focuses on relationships, building, maintaining and rebuilding them. Friday morning's group is dedicated to relapse prevention. Following lunch, there is a second group session. On Monday, residents take part in the household committee meeting, where they plan the rota for the week, the shopping, the cooking, and arrange visits from families. On Tuesdays, there is a stress management group. On Wednesday, residents take part in auricular acupuncture, a treatment many find a valuable way to relax and counter stress. Thursday afternoons are reserved for sports. Residents are taken to the local sports centre for gym work, swimming or badminton. Friday's experiential workshops include drama therapy, where residents can role-play real-life situations. They also include art workshops with visiting tutors and various other activities. Outside of group times, residents have key sessions with their allocated key worker. This time is also used for arranging voluntary work in the local area. All residents also take Learn Direct courses in Maths, English and IT. Dinner is served by 7:30 and evenings provide free time and a chance for social interaction. Residents can watch a film together, play darts, listen to music and so on. Residents retire to their room at 11 p.m. and 11:30 at weekends.